Welcome back to another video from the Crypt, your home of crypto analysis, where you'll be getting the most up-to-date analysis of the crypto markets. Got a lot to go through today. Make sure you stay tuned for the whole video where I'll be going into when to expect the Bitcoin top for this cycle. Guys, you haven't got that as long as you might think. So make sure you stay tuned, like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos like this, and let's dive right into the chart. So yesterday we talked about Bitcoin breaking out of this symmetrical triangle and broke back in, and now it's broken back out with a retest. So we could be seeing a parabolic move up here, seeing as we were trading on this support line, and then we started trading on a more higher gradient support line and another higher gradient support line still. So it looks like we're going parabolic here a little bit with Bitcoin. So be prepared if we follow this line up here for a breakout up to the all-time high from recently. That's for Bitcoin. Pepe is still trading in this bull flag, this rectangular flag here, this rectangular wedge. So as long as it's inside here, we can keep longing or shorting the market. Every time it's down on this trade line, you can long the market and get scalp some trades there. A different coin that I haven't looked at recently with you guys, Wojak, a potential 100x meme coin, had this downtrend recently. This is on the 4-hour since the beginning of March, had a downtrend which we've broken out of, retested, and we started having higher lows on this downtrend, on this uptrend. So we could be seeing a massive breakout for Wojak very shortly. Maybe this is ahead of the curve with the other coins. Pepe 2 is coming to the end of this wedge here, this downward wedge. So with a breakout target of 7085 very shortly. We've had some massive spikes with Pepe 2 before, and it's only a $28 million market cap. So some real potential. Look at these spikes you could have gotten on, guys, before. So there's been a lot of these. Look back into history. Let me show you some of the other ones. There's been a fair few of these spikes. So be prepared for another one very soon once we break out of this wedge. Once Bitcoin breaks out as well. Gala still trading in this downward sloping wedge. We broke out, it was a fake out, and we're still in here. So there's still a chance for a long if we break out of here. Go long, and the target for this was about 9 cents on Gala. Solana, we're trying to break out of this downward wedge as well with a target of $200. All this is stuff we've been through recently though. So let's get into a bit more detail. Yesterday we had another positive day on the ETF. Still negative overall for this week, so it's not as positive as it has been in the past for the Bitcoin ETF. 6 days to go for the halving though. Massive supply shock for Bitcoin, which will increase the price inevitably, according to supply and demand laws. Looking at this then, this is what I wanted to get into. The interest rate, the prediction for the interest rate cut from the Federal Reserve, has gone all the way till September now. People do not believe they will have a rate cut until September. And this has been pushed back. First, they thought it was going to be March, then May and June. Now it's pushed back to September. Okay. So the reason why this is important though, because when the Fed cuts the rates, when they pivot, is when we usually have a downturn in the stock market, as you can see here. Let's have a look at the last 3, or the last 2 major ones in particular. We'll discount COVID as that was an anomaly. But this one here, 2007, the Fed, this blue line down here, they cut the rates. And look what happened to the stock market, minus 58% when they cut the rates. In 2000, they cut the rates, minus 51%. So they're looking to cut the rates in September. This is what we could be seeing, a big drop in the stock market, and everything will go with it. Bitcoin, crypto, everything else. Here, this chart as well. Haven't seen this chart online before. Have a quick look at this. So trading days from the first Fed rate cut, so potentially September, to the market low of the S&P 500. So on average, it's 195 days from the Fed rate cut to the low of the drop in the S&P. and it's an average of 23.5% downturn after the Fed rate cut, which is expected in September. But the two most recent big ones have been 2007, 2001, and they were minus 40, minus 50% in the stock markets. They took a bit longer to get to the bottom because they were so significant. Could we be seeing a repeat of this coming up soon? One other thing I wanted to mention really quickly is gold is on an absolute tear up. It's been in this 3-year long, nearly 4-year long ascending wedge, and it's finally broken out. It's already $300 up from when it broke out. The target for this is $700 up from the breakout, judging from that the depth of that wedge there. So $700 up from there is 2,780 roughly. So we've still got another $400 to go on an ounce of gold. So stay tuned for more in-depth analysis like this. Let me know if there's any coins or markets you want me to analyze. Thanks very much for listening, guys. God bless you.